Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here. Wait, let's slide over a little. There we go. All right. Before we even get started, we've got a joke from David. I was once employed by the council to think up new names for the cul-de-sacs in my town. It was a real dead-end job. That's a good one. We got a ha from the newsroom from Jacob, our 10 p.m. producer. Thank you, David, as always. All right, good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening. No joke about that. Here's a live look around town. Morgan's Wonderland Camp, Sky Cam, Calaveras Lake, and the airport. I think there's still, wait, that's, the top right one looks like the airport. Well, anyway, there's some cameras and there's the outside. It's dark. All right, let's get to the pollen count. Oak, it's heavy. So if you've got a headache or any sniffles or sneezes from the allergens, it could be the oak, the count 2,900. Mold, not bad, light, the count 310. I can't remember the last time mold was not included on the allergy alert. And the aquifer continues to go down. That's weird. I did change it for the newscast at 4, 5, and 6. It said 625.5. That's what it should say. So it continues to go down, and the drought continues to get worse. I'll show you the latest drought map. That comes out every Thursday. So we'll see that in just a little bit. No rain now. We have temperatures in the 70s. 75 San Antonio, Stinson at the airport, 76. Mostly cloudy skies, and it is pretty breezy to windy out there. East-southeast winds are at 21 miles per hour, and the dew point's at 66, so because that's close to the actual air temperature, humidity is up there at 73%, so it does feel a little bit muggy outside, but the breeze helps to cool you off a little bit. All right, temperatures across the area, we're seeing 70s in the east, 80s to the west. 88s for Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs, Junction at 80, 81 Rock Springs, Uvalde 84, and we're seeing 70s for the coast, 76 for Port Lavaca, 74 Beeville, Seguin, 76, also 76 in Floresville, New Braunfels, San Marcos, Gonzales, all at 75, and Austin at 76. All right, here's the radar. Nothing on there. You see the clouds. That was the visible satellite imagery, so we could see it in the daylight. Of course, now that it's nighttime, we can't. But you saw it there, and there's a lot of cloud cover out there, but no rain-bearing clouds. So just plain old clouds, no rain expected. But other than that, our weather's pretty quiet right now, if you don't count the wind. Here's the water vapor imagery, so you can see the big picture. We've got a weak ridge of high pressure over Texas right now. That's why we're not seeing rainfall or storm systems moving through. Just off the southwest California coastline, though, that is an upper-level area of low pressure. That's going to track across the southwest, eventually through here, and that'll drag a cold front through on Easter Sunday in the morning. That'll also bring a chance for some storms and will cool us off a bit for your Easter Sunday before things warm right back up on Monday. All right, here's the futurecast. Grace Kelly says, hi, Jeremy. I've been kind of nervous about Saturday night severe storms. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You'll see just in a little bit. Coming up, the main threat would be for the hill country on Saturday, areas south and east, late Saturday night into very early Sunday morning. But the timing is going to be late in the overnight, so I'm thinking it's not going to be all that bad. Of course, we have a couple of days to take a look at it, but I wouldn't be all that worried about it at this point. All right, so futurecast. This starts you out at 7 a.m. tomorrow. The clock on the corner showing that. Most of us starting out with mostly cloudy skies, especially towards the coast and central counties. Temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s for overnight lows, really mid to upper 60s to around 70. And it will be dry, though, in the morning. So it could be a little patchy fog, but for the most part, just some cloud cover, no rain. Heading through the day, you'll see the clouds break up a bit, but a lot of cloud cover sticks around. Here's 5 p.m., so as most head home from work, I guess not many kids are in school tomorrow since it's Good Friday. The weather, decent, we'll call it good, but it is going to be hotter. Highs tomorrow in the low 90s, not the upper 80s like today, and we'll see some mid to upper 90s in our southern county, so definitely some warm stuff. Further to the east, though, we'll have that sea breeze kicking in, so temperatures not quite as hot. So toward the coast and our eastern counties, low to mid 80s. Brackenridge, you're going to Brackenridge. Okay, I can understand that. Yeah, it'll be rainy. I wouldn't say it the whole time, but there's going to be probably a line of storms coming through. I'll show you that in just a little bit. So if you're going to be in a tent, definitely make sure it's, what do you call it? Stuck in the ground with the stakes. What's that word? Pitched? It's pitched well? Okay, make sure the tent is pitched well. And it's really anchored down very well, thanks to this. Good evening to you, Paul. The rain, it's not here yet. Not in Texas yet. It'll be coming, though. Watch this. All right, there's Friday at 5. Then we'll go to the overnight Friday night. Boom, there's some rain. That's Saturday in the overnight. So late Friday night to Saturday morning, chance for some showers and storms. This model showing the hill country seeing the best chance. That's where the Storm Protection Center has a slight risk for severe storms in the extreme northwestern part of the hill country for tomorrow night into Saturday morning, not the rest of the area though. So odds of a severe storm Saturday morning, very, very low, but it is still there. All right, then as we head through Saturday, you'll see a lot of cloud cover, a couple isolated showers of storms possible in the afternoon across the entire area, but I'm thinking most will stay dry. How car? Not sure what you mean by that, Grace. How car? Type that again, and then I'll see what you mean. Here's Saturday at 5 p.m. Yeah, just a couple isolated things showing up here on the radar. Highs into the upper 70s and low to mid 80s. What was that? How far? How far? How far? Oh, how far from Texas is the rain? I'm thinking, make it rain, playa. Okay, I'll see what I can do, Philip, since I'm a playa. It's really the southwestern parts of the United States right now, so it's nowhere close to Texas right now. So I don't worry about it tonight at all. Here comes Saturday night, though. Here's what you should look at. As we head through the night, notice most of the rain, northwestern areas like the hill country, through Saturday night, at least the first part of Saturday night. Then as we head towards later Saturday night into early Easter morning, this is Sunday at 6, we saw that line develop off to the north and west in the hill country and then drop down to the south and east. So this model showing 6 a.m. Sunday, a shot at seeing those storms. We'll see if that verifies. Still a couple days away, so we'll continue to fine-tune that forecast. Is it safe in the car? I would say it's safer in the car than in a tent for sure, especially if there are strong winds or if there is hail. Of course, if there's flying debris, car's not the safest place to be. But if you had to pick a car or a tent, I would definitely say the car, most definitely, because it's got hard surfaces around you. Is there any pigweed in the air? I've been longing for a ham sandwich all day. I love that one. No pigweed. Oink, oink. No problem, David. My pleasure. Oh, always my pleasure. All right. Away from the pigs now. Back to this. So Sunday morning, early in the morning, just before daybreak, best chance in Bexar County, at least at this point, and areas off to the north and east, south, and west. That continues to move east, and you'll see by noon, that's out of here. We're looking a lot better by the afternoon. Mostly sunny, a little bit breezy, not as humid, so pretty nice. So no shake and bake thunderstorms Friday and Saturday. Well, maybe in the hill country, they'll be shaking and baking a little bit. But the rest of the area, I don't see a whole lot. Saturday, maybe an isolated shower storm for the rest of the area, but not a whole lot. Really, the main show is going to be Saturday night into early Sunday morning. When is the oak pollen going to be done? Good question. I'm not sure, Brian. Usually that happens once we get towards the middle and end of spring, I believe. But of course, allergy season, it's always kind of up in the air. Literally. Ha, ha. Oh, I didn't mean that on purpose. All right, so Sunday afternoon, we're looking much better. Yeah, that oak is pretty nasty, though, and it leaves that lovely residue on the cars. All right, here's the latest drought report. It comes out every Thursday. It's all the data from up until this past Tuesday, and you'll see, once again, Bexar County, Eastern Hill Country in exceptional drought conditions, and now we also had that off towards Del Rio and Valverde County. That's filled in now, so Uvalde, Hondo, now seeing exceptional drought conditions outside of that extreme. So most of our area seeing an extreme drought or higher. So we definitely need the rainfall. The good news is we have a lot of chances on the 14-day. Sure thing, Cheryl, no problem. And Grace Kelly as well, no problem at all. My pleasure.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. My brother would do this.
No, the drought.
The drought, it looks like a thumb.
Thumbs up.
Kind of like, oh, wait. No, this way. It's like doing shadow. Wait, my hand's backwards. I'm looking at my hand. I guess it kind of looks like a thumb in a way. It's like a hitchhiking thing. All right, that's a positive way to think about the drought. All right, let's get to this evening's forecast. Weird. I changed this also. It's different on this computer than in the Weather Center. So ignore most everything on here. The temperature's about, well, they're already in the 70s. Let's just go to tomorrow. Yeah, this too. It says Friday. This is so bizarre. I don't know why it's not changing. Well, tomorrow it's going to start in the upper 60s. By noon, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the mid 80s. By the end of the day, partly cloudy, highs tomorrow in the low 90s. Not these numbers. I don't know why those are showing that. Very strange. Let's see if the 14 days right. No, that's off also. Interesting. Well, let's see. Friday is right. 92 tomorrow, partly cloudy. Saturday, that 30% chance is correct in the afternoon, 50% at night, 70 very early Easter morning. You see the big red bars, that's weather impact alerts. That should be 24 hours earlier, Saturday night into Sunday morning. Not sure why this computer's not updating properly. But just keep that in mind. Saturday night into Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, that's when the best chance of any strong storms would be. Monday will be a dry day, mostly sunny, high in the upper 80s. And then good rain chances return Tuesday and Wednesday at 40 to 50%. And then we have slight rain chances beyond that through most of the rest of the forecast there. Highs mostly in the mid to upper 80s. So we have the rain chances. We definitely need those rain chances. We have good rain chances Saturday night to Sunday, and then again Tuesday and Wednesday. Hello, Connie, and I hope you have a great evening too. I'll be here until 10:35. All right, so that's your forecast for tonight. I'll have more on KENS 5 News at 10. All the graphics will be just fine there. Henry is here. He will have your news. Aces is out. And Nate will have your sports. All right, so we hope to see you then. If not, have a good night. Have a great evening, just like Connie said. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.